Hey, what's up guys? Guardian here, coming to you guys with a brand new Vanguard topic today. And today we're going to be talking about the situation that we've been dealing with over the past couple of months, which of course is the lockdown. But I want to talk about more so what I've been doing to keep myself occupied in these times. Since I can no longer go to my locals for the time being, I had to sort of replace that activity with doing something else at home. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to go through in this video. So the lockdown in the UK, which is where I live, got announced for the 23rd of March, and that's sort of like the time frame that we're working with. So the first thing that I did was that I returned to World of Warcraft, and I didn't get Battle for Azeroth initially, just because I didn't like the way it looked. And I'm glad I didn't because it turns out the expansion was terrible. So I don't mind dodging that bullet. But the main thing that I returned to the game for was that it was been like a year and a half almost since I played the game, and I do like WoW, but at times I just don't feel like playing it, and at times I do. But yeah, this is probably like the longest period of time that I went without playing WoW at all. I actually returned to the game when Classic came out, and I played that for like a month or two. But yeah, I still haven't got my character to level 60. I didn't go all the way with it. But I got to around about the 30s, I believe. So I might return to that at some point because I do actually want to finish leveling my character, but I'm not in a rush to do it really. Um, but yeah, the good thing with WoW was that it gave me 3 weeks of entertainment, and then that fed really nicely into the next month. Because on the 9th of April, we then had Vanguard Zero come out, which was really good. So this kept me occupied for 6 weeks. 6 weeks of entertainment, Vanguard Zero. And the reason I say six and not more is because when season 3 came out, I decided to take a break from the game and just not log on to it anymore. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, you're doing your dailies at least, and it's like, no, I decided just to stop playing. Not even bothering logging onto it anymore because I just got sick of playing like a daily logon simulator every day and like trying to manage my stamina all the time. It was like, man, I can't be bothered with this. And it was like I was playing the game for the dailies and not like the actual gameplay, and that's kind of an issue with me. So my current mindset at the minute, it's kind of awkward because I was thinking about building MLB, but now that I know it's been nerfed slightly because of the Wingo Brave change, I don't know if I want to dedicate time to it now. Because the thing is that you've got Gold Paladin coming out after that at some point with the limit break, and it's like I'd rather put all the time and effort into opening the gachas and spending my gems on Gold Paladin. So it's like, yeah, I might skip it. So at the moment, it's like the game doesn't really offer me anything at the minute that I want to play it for. Because the main thing I play the game for is to play Royal Paladin. I don't want to play the other clans. I want to play my favorite clan. But with the gacha system, it really depends on what you pull. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to get all 4 of my GAN slots and a plethora of other Royal Paladin cards as well. So I got like the Alfred and Soul Saver stuff sorted eventually, and I've got the Galahad deck. I'd love to play the Garmor deck, but I pulled 0 of the cards. So yeah, there's not particularly too much in the game that I'm excited for at the minute, but when Gold Paladin come out, I'll probably go back into it and start playing the game more then. So that's what I'm thinking at the minute. So we now have I put these down as like attention grabbers. So these are like little things like either during the day when I was like playing WoW or Zero, or even afterwards when I've stopped playing, that I put more time towards. So we had new reveals, so new sets, new cards that we can look at, new deck builds that we could like strategize and theory craft in our heads, stuff like that. So that's always healthy to look at and nice to look forward to. And then we had, oh yeah, I put this down. So one major thing that I really like at the minute is kind of getting my Vanguard needs through YouTube. So when it comes to actually seeing Vanguard games, there's actually 2 channels that I've been watching a lot recently, which is the Top Deck Heroes and G Station. So these 2 offer really nice diversity with their game videos. So G Station is more like commentary and giving you like feedback on how the game is going. And then the Top Deck Heroes, obviously most of you probably know them for doing a lot of test play with new cards and new reveals, which both elements are really entertaining. And I like watching both of those for like my Cardfight Vanguard gameplay needs. So yeah, so those channels have been really good to watch, and it's just nice to see the card game being played. So yeah, I really want to play my cards again, man. It's like they've been sat in my bag in my cupboard for like a few months now, and it's like, so yeah. But that now segues us to what I've been doing with my cards. So since my cards were literally sat in the deck boxes doing nothing, I thought maybe now's a good time actually to start, building upon my collections. So if you've been following me on Facebook or anything, or seen like some of my other videos, you'll know that I'm actually working towards, well, not necessarily working towards now because I've kind of completed what I needed to do, but I was working a lot for a good week or two, working out what I had and what I needed, and trying to organize my entire collection. And that included like finishing Oracle Think Tank off because I actually got the Oracle Think Tank core around about early March time, which is kind of awkward because that's when what came in. So yeah, I got like the Magus deck and part of like the Imperial Daughter deck stuff. So I had to finish the rest of the collection off, which means getting the Tsukiyomi stuff and all the commons and rares I was missing out on. So that was it was entertaining just to go back into the older set just to see exactly what I was missing. But yeah, eventually I got all my collections finished. I'm still missing a couple of things and waiting on a couple of things, but for the most part, I'm pretty much caught up on all three of the clans now, and I am ready and prepared for the release of like the Altmal deck for Royal Paladin and the set for it as well. So yeah, organizing and preparations has been like one of the main things I've been doing in terms of looking forward to future releases that are coming out soon. The Altmal deck's coming out on June 26th, and the set is July 10th. So yeah, that's coming up soon, and I will do some videos for those when I can. So, some other stuff that I've got noted. I've been rewatching some anime stuff with Vanguard. So, not particularly like the entire season of something. Like, I went back to rewatch the original season one, but kind of key moments in the anime that I remember and I wanted to rewatch again. So yeah, like the build up to Ren when Aichi versus Ren, I wanted to watch that build up again, see how it actually unfolded, and just rewatch it, get some nostalgia, stuff like that. And I also rewatched some of the V series stuff as well, just because some of the episodes in the V series I did like. I'd probably say less so than the original, but like the Messianic Lord Blaster moment is probably one of my favorite moments during the V series overall. So yeah, so I've been watching some Vanguard anime every now and then, and then obviously we've got cleaning. I'm sure in your household, maybe people are doing this a lot. I know that my household, cleaning's like one of the main things to do right now since we're in our house in the house, and it kills the time, and also it helps you it kind of de-winds you as well. It's relaxing to do. At certain points, other points it's a bit more like labor, especially like when I was cleaning like my upper shelves and that was a bit more harder to do. But yeah, like organizing all of my cards, organizing my room, getting things in order, that was just really nice to do. And it's all done now, so it's very satisfying to do. I've been watching Twitch TV a bit as well. This was helpful when I was cleaning as well, just to have something on in the background or have some sort of entertainment on. I don't really watch like actual television much these days, but Twitch TV is a nice way to just watch streamers that you enjoy. So yeah, Twitch has been useful there. And yeah, games right now for me, although they were helpful at the very beginning, they're kind of like a backup thing now, because although I'm not playing WoW at the moment, I could return to it at some point. Like I said, I could go back to Classic since I haven't played it for a while. And I could always go back to retail if need be, if I want to like go on another character or something, but I'm kind of in the position where I just want to wait for the new expansion now, so I'm not too bothered about that. And yeah, if need be, I could go a bit retro and I could pull out the old PlayStation 2, So yeah, I've got a lot of games that I really liked from PS2 and PS1. So that is something I could do if I felt like doing it. But yeah, that's kind of it in terms of what I've been sort of doing to occupy my time over these past couple of months. I do hope things improve soon because, like I said, I'd really like to start actually playing my physical cards again with my friends. But yeah, all we can do is just keep hoping, and let's hope at least things improve to the point where we can actually play our games again, and socialize a bit more. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Tell me, guys, what you guys have been doing in the comments below. I'd love to know what you've been all up to. Oh yeah, and one more thing before I forget is I've actually been thinking a lot more about like videos I can do on the channel, like this one for example. I thought this would make for a nice topic video, just like a nice chill, a nice chat. But yeah, and also I'm going to bring a mega stack profile to the channel because I do want to introduce OTT into the channel, and I kind of want to show off like the deck that got me interested in the clan in the first place, and then I might show Tsukiyomi at some point, maybe, not sure. And then of course we have Susanoo coming out in the future at some point. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going through my mind at the moment. Like I said, tell me what you guys have been up to in the comments below, and that's going to be me. So like always, guys, like the video if you liked it, comment down below, and I will catch you in the next video. So like always, this is Guardian285 signing out.